Hello, my people. Welcome back to my channel. I know God is with you guys, and I know it has been great. Yeah, I want to walk you through the vision that I got. Actually, I can call it a vision because I wasn't sleeping. It was just like a half awake, a half asleep. Actually, it was a daytime. Then I said, let me first rest. I wasn't in my bed, I was just in the ironing room. I sat down and grabbed a pillow. I have some pillow in the ironing room. So I just laid down and tried to rest a little bit and then get up to continue with what I was doing because I was just tired. But before I slept, when I was almost like about to sleep, I got this dream as if I was on the way going to the house where I stay. But in that moment, there was a rain. It was cloudy. It was about to rain. And I was inside my heart. I was like, oh my God, I have to hurry so that this rain can't get me on the way. But I saw a rainbow coming from I saw a rainbow coming, like when the rainbow shows, which means the rain will not rain. I don't know in your countries, but in my country, actually in normally we know that when the cloud is cloudy, when it's about to rain and the rainbow shows, the rain will not rain. So I saw that rainbow and I was happy. I said, wow, I'm happy now. The rainbow has come. Now the rain will not rain. So I will reach where I'm going. So there was an old woman who was next to me. He said, why are you happy? Don't be happy when you see a rainbow because the rainbow is very bad. It's not good. It stops rain. So it's not good. That woman was telling me like that. So as I was going, but the cloud, as I was going to the house where I was, the clouds continued, like it never stopped. Like the clouds disappeared. The clouds were there, but the clouds were with all colors, and it was really cloudy. It was thundering. It was lightning. Now it started terrifying me. I became so much terrified. It was cloudy, it was lightning, it was thundering. I was like, oh my God. Now I wanted to rush quickly to reach to the house where I stay so that this rain could not get me on the way. But on the way, I saw on the clouds there up. The clouds were tossing like a roaring ocean. If you have seen how the waves of water when the wind is blowing water in the ocean, when the water is tossed in the ocean, that is exactly how the sky was. That's how the heaven sky was with these clouds and the lightning and the thundering. And then it happened like it's so difficult to explain, but it was like an eye. It was like an eye. But in that eye, it will radiate like waves. The waves appeared. The waves appeared with all colors. Like, how can I explain this for you guys to understand? It's so difficult to explain the mysterious things you see in the realms of the heaven to the human being to understand it. But it was like an eye, but it has all colors. And it appeared like in a wavy way, like when you throw a small stone in water, you will see that stone. When that stone dips in the water, you will see the waves spread. That is how that thing looks like. It appeared like that, but with all colors. And then God appeared. When he appeared, the first time I looked at him, I said, Jesus has appeared, because me normally I had dreams where I see Jesus in my dreams. So it's like I'm familiar with the face of Jesus in my dreams. So this time around when I saw him, I said, Jesus. I started showing people, look at Jesus. Then he said, I am not Jesus. I am God the Father. I am the Father. That's what he said. I am God the Father. When he said that, I became so much scared, so much afraid. The Bible says that those days of Moses, you cannot see the eyes of God himself. You will die. And those days, it says, when God appears, the heavens will shake and the earth will shake. When you get this revelation, exactly what is in the Bible is what is there. So the heaven was shaking, it was thundering, it was lightening, the clouds were shaking like the roaring ocean. And the earth, I was so much terrified. I looked at his eyes because I have been praying. Actually, the thing happened to me after I prayed, and it happened almost after 3 months after I prayed, and I continued praying because I needed to see God. I was going through loneliness. I was going through a moment where you can feel like you are all alone and nobody's with you, and you need that love of a father. And I started praying, God, I need to see you. I need to see you. So when this dream appeared to me, that moment when he said, I am God the Father, yes, I was a little bit happy because God has appeared to me. But at the same time, I could not look at his eyes. I looked at him for the first time, but I could not see his eyes. His eyes you will not have that boldness to see his eyes. But I saw him. I saw his face, I saw his foreface, but I could not have eye contact with him because, you look so filthy to see him. You're not worthy to see him eyeball to eyeball. You'll become, how a child fears a dad. That's how I felt when you're young. I looked at him for the first time, the second time, the third time, I became so much scared. I was, when a child do something bad and the dad returns home, even though when the dad is happy to see you, you're scared that I don't know when my dad finds out I did this, he will shout at me. That's how I was scared. I was humbled like a baby when I saw him. So he looked at me and then he disappeared. When he disappeared, I remained there wondering and terrified. I knew it was the end of the earth because the lightning and the thundering continued. It never stopped. And the roaring clouds on the sky, like the heavens, started splitting down the hot water. And the clouds changed to like orange, yellow, red, all colors were there. So when the hot water spilled down, God appeared again and said to me, I am not happy for what people. Actually, when he appeared first, there was a sprinkle of water that was sprinkled. When that water touched me, I made a sign of a cross. And then there was other man who was a Muslim. He was wearing counsel and a shofran on their head. He ran from my back and pushed me away because I was talking facing God like this, but I couldn't see the eyes of him. But I was talking to him, he was talking to me, and I was listening to him. So this guy came and pushed me away. He went straight like he's the only one who is holy to see God. But for me, I was filthy. So when that guy went in front of me and tried like to humble himself before God, because the cold water was first sprinkled and this guy went to go down and all that. For me, I became more filthy. I was scared. I knew that, now this guy is holier than me. What can I do? And I know this is the end of the day. God is gonna take all the world. So God disappeared. When he disappeared, I remained there wondering. This guy also, I don't know where he went actually, I can't remember, but he also disappeared. And then God appeared again. When he appeared, he told me, I am not happy for what people are doing to my innocence. The blood of my innocent children are flowing. And then he showed me the blood. When he said like that, the blood of my children, innocent children, are flowing. He showed me the blood flowing in the 3 countries. One, Dubai. The second one, so the first one was Saudi Arabia. The second one was Oman. And the third one was Dubai. And these countries were all open. And their names were written there. I saw the names of the countries. And I saw the blood flowing, and I saw the dead bodies of people. And I saw how those people were killed. I saw how the blood was flowing. And God was angry. And I saw him very, very angry. And that moment, there was terrible lightning, windy, lightning, thundering. Me, I knew it was the end. And then he said, the blood of my innocent children are flowing in these countries, in the hands of those who worship me constantly. Those who worship me 3 times a day, those who worship me, those who know, they always say they are the ones who are holy. Those who worship me are the ones who kill my innocence. And I woke up in that dream. So, in this dream that I got, God was telling me what is happening to his children. And to those who believe that they're the only one who are worthy before God. When I woke up in that dream, actually that dream took like maybe 3 minutes or 4 minutes for me in that dream. But to explain it will take even more than 1 hour. I made it just I made it briefly. But if I go deep in everything, because I wrote the dream down. Every time when I woke up from a mysterious dream, I write it down. And this I can encourage everyone outside there. Every time when you have a dream that you know that this is not only a dream, but God was here, write it down. And every time go back and read that dream and try to understand it well. And this is not a lie. This is not a lie. In that dream, God promised to do something, but He said something when His anger is released. People do not know what He can do. But He said He will do something terrible. So to these 3 countries, there's a lot of blood flowing of the innocent soul. And these people, they claim they're the only one who are holy. The dream didn't stop there. It continued. But that is the first dream I got. In the daytime, at night. At night,